Welcome to the Sam Rayburn house in Bonham, Texas. It was built in the early 1900s, just before 1920, and expanded later in 1934 after a big storm. This is the front porch. Many important people crossed through this door of the front of the house. It's a two-story house. It had over 100 acres when it was first purchased, but now it's down to about 5 acres, managed by the Sam Rayburn Foundation. They added this kitchen onto it later on. He lived here with his sister. He had a large family of over a dozen siblings, as I recall. You can check that out. And he liked to commute from Washington, D.C. to here via train. He was afraid of airplanes. In the back, they had a porch, a sleeping porch. In the summer, they could sleep on it. This side was for the men, that side was for the women. Besides his sister, his brother Tom lived with him for a while after his wife died. Here's the back porch. You can see there's still quite a bit of land around here. They had a big garden back here that his mom, Martha, used to like to use. Right across the way over there was where Tom ended up building his own house. Sam Rayburn died of pancreatic cancer. It only took a few weeks. He died in November of 1961, and everybody attended the funeral, including President Kennedy. He was a close friend of LBJ. He was a mentor to LBJ. And he lived most of his life by himself when he was in DC in an apartment. This was a family farm for 53 years. And I highly recommend taking a tour of this place. It's no more than $4 to take a tour of the house. This is the little farm shed. That's a Model H International Harvester McCormick tractor. They keep it in good condition. Inside that little garage, around the corner I'll show you, is where he had his Cadillac, but he preferred to drive his pickup truck more. This is a picture of he and his brother, Tom, and his sister, and their long-term maid. Her name was Bobby. There she is as a child. Her kids have come and visited here recently, taken a tour. This is where she and her husband lived. He was the caretaker of the property. She met him here. This was where they kept the chickens. Much of the food was raised right here, turkeys, hogs, and cattle. There he is hoeing in the garden. He also had a 972-acre ranch near Ivanhoe, about 10 miles to the north, where he raised cattle. He was like a highly paid lawyer, even though he was Speaker of the House. He made everything happen with the help of Lyndon Johnson. There's the chicken coop. They're hiding in there. There was one outside a minute ago, but it's hiding. Today's a cold day, just near the end of the year. At the end of 2020, and they do have a donkey over here. I tried to feed it a carrot earlier and it wouldn't eat it. We'll take a quick peek in the barn. This is the truck. It's a Dodge Express 1951. There's a Plymouth and a Chevy. And out the windows you can see more of the acreage here in Bonham, Texas. This part of Texas, northern part of Texas, is pretty boring. No mountains, just lots and lots of flat land. I'll come around this side to show you some more of the property. If you're coming through here in the summer, the animals are really friendly. You can go right up to them. There's some of the horses. This is the friendliest one, but he's not very bright. Like I said, I gave him a carrot, but he just couldn't see it. Hello there. He's a very noisy creature too. He likes to make loud woo. Are you gonna make a noise? No? Of course, he's a Democrat. And she's going into the building right now where the garage is right over there, the Cadillac. Anyways, that's the end of our tour of the wonderful Sam Rayburn Ranch. And the donkey and I both say goodbye for now.